Chapter 5, Functions and Pointers. Knowingly or unknowingly, we rely on so many people for so many things. So we know that we cannot do everything by alone. That means we rely on various people. For example, for eating food like pizza, we go to a shop and then we buy it. For a gas station, we go to gas station for refueling our vehicles. So there are various people like that pizza delivery boy or the person who serves you food or like waiter or the person who fills your car's fuel tank. These are people which are required in your life, knowingly or unknowingly. So knowingly or unknowingly, we rely on so many people for so many things. Man is an intelligent species, so we are intelligent, but still we cannot perform all its life task all alone. He has to rely on others. That means we think that we are intelligent enough to do everything, but still we require some people in our life to do our tasks, and we cannot do our task all alone. A computer program finds itself in a similar situation. So basically, computer program is not a person, but it is a kind of mechanism, or what can we say, tool, which is finding itself in a similar situation. It cannot handle all tasks by itself. Instead, it requests other program like entities called functions in C. So it cannot. So this is a metaphor actually, that a program cannot do its task alone. So it asks for his friends. So program is not a human actually, but there are some sub programs called functions or libraries. So by which a program gets its task done. That means these are additional programs which are used for performing different tasks. What is a function? So what is a function is a important question in this discussion. That a function is a self-contained block of statements that perform a coherent task of some kind. So that means that a function is a self-contained block of statements. That means it is a different code which does a particular dedicated work. So that is why function is used. A function is a self-contained block of statements that perform a coherent task of some kind. Every C program can be thought of as a collection of these functions. So every C program is a collection of these such functions. As we noted earlier, using a function is something like hiring a person to do specific job for you. That means we go to eat food at a restaurant. So we are temporarily hiring that person, and we are paying that person to serve food to us. So we are temporarily hiring that person. So that means we are appointing a different person to do a specific job for you. So that person is doing a specific job for us. Let us now look at simple C function that operates in much the same way as the mechanic. Actually, we will be looking at two things. So let us look at a simple C function that operates in much the same way. So there are C functions which are operating in the same way as a mechanic does with our bike. Like a mechanic is repairing our bike, so we are hiring a mechanic to repair our bike. So these functions are included in C programming.